Well, I have been busy working on some journals. It's been raining the past few days, so I hunkered down and I made a few. I made 6 of these. They're all the same size. They all have the same thing inside, but the outsides are slightly different. Now, each of these are 4.5 by a little over 6. They're all soft, and the closure is just some lace. What I did is somebody gave me some of these little Tim Holtz, is it the family? I can't remember what they're called, but anyway, you know what they are. So I thought I'm going to use them on the covers of these little journals. So each of them has one on the cover. And then I've been doing a lot of resting over the summer. So I have a few rusty pieces, and I've used 1 or 2, depending on the size, on each cover. I also have some rusted fabric that I've done. So I put a piece on there, and then I think on all of them I put one of these little rosettes. And so that is what is common to all of them. They each have, I think it was about 100, at least 150 pages. Some of them had a few more, but for the most part, I think I pulled the wrong one. For the most part, that's what they have, about 150. And I just filled it up with all kinds of different papers for you to be able to turn this into whatever kind of journal you want. I have a little bit of scrapbook paper that way back when, I think I copy dyed that. I have some lined papers. I have some graph paper. A little bit of calendars I put in here. Some of my cleanup papers. Some of my eco dyed papers that have gone wrong. Lined paper. This comes from those instruction books or manuals that you would get way back when you took typewriting classes in school. And I got one of those a while back, and I think this is like from the 40s or 50s. So I have a few pages in here of that. And so you see, it's just a little bit of everything. A few book pages. And little pieces of fabric here and there, just to make it interesting. Page from a book that has some flowers. So you have lots of room to write, to glue, to draw. You know the routine. All the fun things that we do in our journals. Like I said, there's about 150 pages. See, there's the old typewriter. Pretty cool. And that's it. So I'll just give you a little close-up of each one. I'm going to list them by the word that's up on top, and that way you'll know what you're getting. This little girl here, it's called A True Story. And there is also a little rusty piece right there. And some more fabric. And a cute little girl on the top. It's called Confidential. She's cute. I had to put something on top of her head. Give her some character. A few little more rusty pieces here. And then some of the rusty fabric. This is Photos Enclosed. And here's a nice chunky rusty piece. And some more fabric. This one is Handled with Care. Isn't she cute? She looks like a ballerina. Here's her little crusty, rusty piece. And some of the fabric. And this one is Fragile. She looks a little fragile. She looks emotionally fragile. Oh, and there's her piece. Okay, so there they are. And like I said, I'll list them based on their names on top of each one. They were a lot of fun to make, and you're going to be able to use, you know, whatever it is that you like to do with your journals, because the pages are blank and there's plenty of room for your journaling or to add your own personality. So I hope you enjoyed looking at the whole family here. And the family is looking for a new home. And I hope that home is with you. Bye.